Hello, hello. Welcome back. This is Empress Alicia, and I am back. I come to tell you a message, awareness, something that you can always take back with you. I hope you enjoy in your days, your mornings, your evenings. I hope you are doing well and living your life fulfilled. I want to talk about some things. I'm going to answer a question, but I'm also going to talk about some other stuff, okay? But the first thing I want to respond to is a question. Now, once again, if you found me, if I popped up into your reality, then that means you were guided and leaded and inspired by your higher power, okay? Because I believe that most people that follow me, you want to know something, you have a feeling that you're different, you want to evolve, you want to grow, or you may be a creative and intuitive, you may be on the verge of awakening, and you may have questions that are unanswered that possibly I can answer by through my special gifts that I tend to have, that you know people who are have a certain level of consciousness that they don't really believe in, because people like me, we have there's really no way to prove it until it happens, unless it's some kind of x-ray vision or something. But there's no way to even show it, if that makes sense. Many people will say, I hear somebody that said, well, you're so young to be that, to have so much wisdom. Well, to be honest, wisdom comes with experience. And not only that, but age is just an illusion. Okay? Yes, I am 33, far as I know. I think I'm 33. I tend to forget. But my soul is very old. I'm very ancient. I have a consciousness that goes way back to the ancient world and the ancient world before that. So I am very old. And every time I have a new awakening, I get more information and more enlightenment about more and more things. So my wisdom is not tied to the 3D realm of what people would call age and titles, because this world 3D world is big on titles and big on things like that, right? Another thing is, when I am giving awareness, consciousness, anything that can help you evolve, learn, grow in whatever area that is, I'm not a person that has went to some kind of schooling or got some kind of trainership, whatever people do on this realm that become some kind of spiritual pastor or whatever, those things in a line of those things. The things that I learned, I was taught by a higher power. I was taught by my ancestors, my spiritual team. I get information from the Most High God, and I get it channeled through me, as well as other things, meditations that I'm able to go back and look at. And I'm also able to look at all timelines. So I have that gift. So when I hear somebody say, I didn't read that, you wouldn't read that, because the information that I get, it doesn't come from a book. And it really can't be taught from a human unless they went through exactly the same thing I have went through. But as I said, I do read books. I do have references that I can give you, but I want you to understand that I also get my teachings from another realm. It's not solely on the 3D realm. So if that is okay with you and that resonate with you, then fine. Okay? I just wanted you to understand that, because I see people are giving, kind of ridiculing me and kind of throwing shade, wondering how I went from this to that. But if you understand and you have been following me, I always been on my spiritual journey. I've been on my spiritual journey as far as my awakening since 2019. But I was always on my spiritual journey. And there's different levels to awakening that you have. Because even though I was on my spiritual journey in 2019 and 20 and before, I wasn't aware of some things that was going on in that timeline. So we always have different awakenings multiple times. Okay? So that's why it seems as if I went from that to that. You only see me now, but you don't see before, if that makes sense. Okay? So I had to answer that question. And there are some elders that learn from me that they really did not know. It is some elders out there that has learned from me, that has taken notes. And they have learned some things, especially my topic when I talk about the warlocks and men stealing women's energy out of their wombs. That is a huge topic that a lot of women, it don't matter if you're Muslim, I still have love for you even if you're Muslim, if you're a Christian or whatever. If you're a woman, you need to know the things that I got teachings from and I have personally experienced. And there's older women who did not know that did not know about these disgraceful warlock men out here that will live off of you and your abundance that you have in your womb, that even some of these pastors are not teaching. And I'm not throwing shade, but what I'm saying is it should be taught. That is something that you should be learning in your Sunday schools, all your schools. You should be learning that. Now, those women, then if it applies and you take it, so be it. If you don't believe it, you don't have to believe it. But I know it's true. And just because you don't believe it does not mean it's not true. And that's what a lot of people don't understand about when it comes to evil forces. Just because you don't believe in it does not mean it's not true. Okay, it's people who do love spells, witchcraft, so you can love them. And you think you really like them, but you don't. They put voodoo on you. They did the Azuli basil spell on you. Now, y'all don't go looking up these things and talk about, I want him to love me. I'm going to go find that spell. I might have said too much just now. So don't y'all go trying to do a basil spell on no man, okay? But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I want to say something. Women, if you're on the dark side and you're working with these warlock men, I want to let you know they steal your energy too. I just want you to know that you're not saved because you decided to work for the dark side. I want to say that. Just because you work with these dark magicians, these dark warlocks, these dark sorcerers, I want to let you know, these dark necromancers, I want to let you know, you ain't spared. You are not spared. You are not spared from them taking your energy out of your womb, manifesting it for abundance, and them doing all kinds of rituals on you without your knowledge. I want to let you know that you ain't spared. But a lot of them, they think they're spared. They think they in good because they decide to work with these dark magicians, these dark people. You're not. You're not. You're not. You should look out for your own self. But let me tell you, they're not. Because they know once they are in these groups, they can't get out. Ain't no getting out. Let me tell you something, y'all. Somebody it was a very powerful love spell that somebody tried to hold me in. And this person was was either a Mason, an Eastern Star, and somebody in those groups, organizations, societies. They was from some kind of Eastern Star Mason group. And they teach them that magic shit to put black magic witchcraft on. And they tried to put that shit on me because let me tell you something. I'm about to teach you something. I'm about to go a little bit deeper for you. For the ones who trouble some, ain't nobody do that to her. Let me tell you something. Why they do it. They do love spells on you, but not because it's love. They do these love, come to me and all that dark shit, voodoo shit with cow hearts and everything and blood and all kinds of, and then they have sex and they call out your name and they all picture you in their mind while they fucking and shit. This Aleister Crowley shit. They all picture it in their fucking mind while they fucking and having a good time, and then they all jerk off sometimes while thinking of you or play with themselves. That's all part of this dark magic, and they have blood around, and sometimes they add cow hearts and pig hearts and all kinds of blood from an animal some goddamn where, a chicken head or some shit, or a chicken on what is it? I'm seeing a chicken to a goddamn tree or something like that. What is the bottom of the tree called? The trunk. They got the goddamn chicken on the goddamn tree. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I couldn't get it out for a minute because I'm looking and I'm trying to say it, but I'm looking right now. And they got the goddamn chicken to the goddamn trunk of the tree. All kinds of shit they do. Now I even see somebody doing some kind of old magic shit, ring around them rosy shit around the goddamn trunk of a tree, look like voodoo women. And they going around the goddamn tree, chanting around the goddamn tree with blood. Look like they probably in New Orleans or some shit. It don't look like they in the city. They look like they in goddamn New Orleans some damn where. Possibly. New Orleans or one of the southern states, a country state, Alabama, I don't know, South Carolina. Doing some goddamn voodoo. And they do all this kind of dark shit because let me tell you something. I want to get deeper. They want your energy, your wound energy, because the way you manifest. Okay? So they get you tied up, intertwined in the spirit realm. If you've been following, you're intertwined in the spirit realm. And I'm trying not to look. Oh my God. Some energy harvesting fucking creature that you also are intertwined with. Some fucking octopus, lizard looking, goddamn caterpillar, snake, rat, roach looking motherfucking animal in the spirit realm. That's all it, the entities in the spirit realm are not normal. They are connected to these entities. And they also get you connected to them energies. So what I'm telling you is when you have sex with somebody, the wrong person, and they're tied to these entities, you get tied to these entities. I know what I'm talking about. Principalities, those principalities are also in the spirit realm that's connected to people sexually, that they get you intertwined sexually. And this is outside of the incubus, succubus spirit. Don't tell me I'm lying. Don't tell me I'm lying, okay? So, also why they want you tied is because of that. That's another reason. So another reason why they get you tied with this love spell, to have you thinking you in love and that you getting piped down, is because they want you to believe these things to keep you tied to them energetically and siphon in spiritually with them, as well as that goddamn entity that they worship, whatever goddamn entity that is. And this don't necessarily have to be part of the marine kingdom, or it can be added with the marine kingdom, because I told y'all about that too, about these men out here with these damn marine spirits working with them, trying to get a come up. Another thing, so they keep you and then they drain your energy. They siphon it and draining your energy, and they making money off of you. All while you think you in love and all this shit, and they doing voodoo, magic, and all this shit on you to keep you intertwined with them. So that's another reason why, outside of the 3D reason why somebody will want to do love spells on you. It's not just about love. It's the so-called love. It's about bringing you an illusion, keeping you in an illusion, keeping you in an illusion. So you will think that you're in love and you're not. And one of the people who try to do this to me, I'm giving y'all another clue. They don't act like they from the Masons and the Eastern Stars, but they are. And they on YouTube. And they act like they not part of a secret society group. They act like they're not part of a secret society group. And I'm not saying everybody part of a secret society is bad. I don't think so. Now, there are ones that all worship Aleister Crowley, whatever the hell. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. If you don't know who Aleister Crowley is, you should look him up. He's one of the most satanic people out here. And I didn't know how many people worship Aleister Crowley until I became in my spiritual gifts. If you don't know how many people worship, you need to know. There's a lot of people around that act like they worship God, but they don't. They worship Aleister Crowley. They follow him. And all of that. They believe in all that dark magic bullshit. He's one of them. And he's a part of the Aleister Crowley group. He's a follower. And he's a follower of the Masons and the Eastern Stars and all of them. And there's a lot of Masons and Eastern Stars too. There's a lot of them. I don't get why y'all gotta be part of some group. I don't get why y'all attack people. That's what I don't get. I don't get why some of these people call themselves being part of these groups and they at the bottom of the food chain. How the hell are some of these people hungry and thirsty and they still at the bottom? I don't get it. Anyway, it's people that's trying to recruit me into being some Mason or Eastern Star. I don't need to do that. I don't want to be part of no group. Because number one, let me tell you something. Y'all all gang up on people. Because it's people around me that was part of the Aleister Crowley group. People around me that was part of the Aleister Crowley group. And he was a goddamn fake ass nursing director. And he wore black. And he walk around doing all kinds of rituals all goddamn day. Doing all kinds of rituals. Worshiping Satan. He had up on his Facebook and all over his damn platforms that he basically loves them, and that's his father. And I told you guys about a year and a half ago that when I was being harassed and I was being gang stalked, right? The bitches around me, including my co-workers, the ones that was also working with the enemy, they was sitting there harassing me, but they wouldn't fuck with him. Because I wore a tiger's eye and the eye of Heru, the eye of Horus around my neck. I wear it from time, I wear it when I can remember. I wear my eye of Horus, my eye of Heru, with my tiger's eye. And I always have my I'm not going to tell you everything because I have haters and people who want to bring me down. But I'm giving you an example of what I was wearing around my neck at the time. So they was going around saying all kinds of rumors that I was a witch, I was a dark this, I was that, I was this. And I'm like, why don't you just come to my face and ask me what I am? Why you have to talk behind my back and make up rumors? Y'all don't fuck with the man down the hall, and he's clearly a devil worshiper. I'm going to say what it is a fucking devil worshiper, but y'all won't fuck with him. But y'all fuck with me. Because you hate yourselves. You see, most women, a lot of them, they hate themselves. Because I'm a reflection of them. But because it's easier for them to attack me, right, than it is to go attack him. Because he was also Caucasian. And I'm not a racist. I'm just making a point. He was a Caucasian man and he was a devil worshiper. He ain't never wear nothing else but black. And he'd walk around like a goddamn wizard. And I think he was blinking. Because I'm telling you guys, let me tell you something. Y'all ready for me to tell you something? I'm going to tell you something. You'll walk down the hall, right? I swear to God. Any of y'all ever seen Charmed? I know half of y'all seen Charmed. And how they show you how they just appear. Like the dark magicians, the dark, whatever. How they just pop the fuck up in your reality while you walking down the hall, walking the street. I swear to God. This big nigga, 6 feet, pop up out of nowhere. I swear to goodness, I'm not lying to you. That shit is real. And nobody caught on but me. I said, did anybody just see that he just appeared? He ain't go up the steps. He didn't walk down. He just appeared. I'm not lying to you. He just, I swear to goodness, he just appeared. Sometimes he walked down the hall, but not all the time. And I said, do anybody just see what I'm seeing? But nobody else see what I was seeing because I was the gifted one. And I'm like, I know I ain't crazy. And then start trying to do wizard magic. Like Doctor Strange. Wizard magic. You see, that's the thing. You need anybody out there, chosen ones, divine ones, you need to know wizard magic. They're author of illusions. They big on illusions. Like that fucker that tried to do me in from that Mason group, that Eastern Star group. And I'm not throwing shade at the Eastern Stars or the Masons, because I don't have no beef with them, because I don't believe they all evil. I don't think so. I don't think so. But anyway, is one particular in y'all group that make y'all look like y'all don't have morals or boundaries. I will say that. Because if anybody know what that monster was doing to me, I think y'all should kick him out the group. Because that's what I said before. They should kick him out the group. Even if you worship the devil himself, y'all should kick him out the group. Because I said before, I told the devil, see, I ain't scared of his ass. When his agent came to me, straight from the hell realm, when they call themselves conjuring shit up in my house, and I said, I'm going to step into my goddamn power. One of my goddesses said, you were here before all of them. Don't you dare let the motherfuckers scare you. And that's what the fuck I did when that motherfucker conjured up in my house from that wizard magic, and they conjured up that goddamn entity that was working for the devil. Because that's what the devil do. He'll send he has agents in his realm that he'll send to you for messages. That's how it works. Anybody who has a high ranking, whether it's a demon, a god, or a goddess, themselves don't come to you unless you on their level. But other than that, they usually just send their people because it's too much work for them to come here. So they'll send somebody. Right? They'll send somebody. And plus, it wasn't them. It was illusion that the wizard magic sent. Right? And I said, you goddamn son of a bitch, I'm not scared of you. You need to tell that demonic entity, if he's going to do some sex magic, tell the devil, can you please tell the devil y'all worship that if he gonna have people out here doing sex magic, they need to have some hard dicks that don't get soft. They need to be a certain length, and they need to know how to talk and communicate and not be retarded. That's what I told them. And they laughed. I said, you need to have some higher standards. And tell the devil that. The next time he send out his agents to go out here fucking over women, tell him to get the criteria up. Get the goddamn criteria up, please. How the hell you gonna have a limp dick trying to make you lose your mind over dick and have you sucked in? Doing all that goddamn backwards voodoo, dark magic, fuck girl sorcery. Fuck guy sorcery. Because that's what it is, y'all. They got your pictures on altars. They doing all kinds of debauchery behind the scenes. And the reason why they got limp dicks, y'all, is not because they got some kind of, it's a health issue necessarily. I'm not trying to throw shade if any men out there having a limp dick issue. I'm talking about these devil worshipers who got limp dicks, who's also, because they out here running through, stealing women's energy, doing all this dark magic, and they wine is giving up on them. But I'm making a point here. I'm tying up all my stories, and I'm making a point with you guys to let you know to give you some insight. Some insight on how these dark energies, what they do out here. As well as teaching you about how people, you can't depend on a lot of these people because they don't know. They don't know. Sitting here, they love to harass somebody like me, but they had a whole dark energy, dark seed that they don't want to talk to and they scared of. He's the enemy, if anything, not me. But anyway, they do this. They do it to women and they do it to men, to let you know. It ain't just on women. It's on men and women. But men, they take it out their ass. They take the energy out their ass. That's a sight I don't want to go into, guys. Please don't show me the vision. I already gave y'all one vision a week or two ago, and that was horrific. That was horrific. But yes, they do it on women and they do it on men. And they do all kinds of mind control and everything all over you. Just like these people, these women out here talking about something, we poly. Yeah, he could go have sex with whoever he want. And they all rotate the one man, and they're part of cults. They're part of cults. And they look for weak women. And they do all kinds of mind control, mind rituals, and all that kind of stuff on their brain. Because it's easier to manipulate. See, me is a lot of work. It's a lot of goddamn work. You see, I've been going through this shit for 3 years with all the shit they've been doing to me, and look at me. I'm still standing strong. My mind ain't easy to manipulate, and they know it. And the powers that be know it. They know it. They know I ain't easy to manipulate because they've been trying to fuck me over too in my brain, making me crazy with these sirens and these energy work that they try to send off to me, that they tried to in the past with these people, whatever they are, these people trying to mess with my brain, And they see that my mind is not easy to manipulate. And they sent that agent and they sent those family members and everybody to try to manipulate my brain. Just like in the show, if y'all watch these shows, they show you in these shows and these movies. If you've been watching, it was one of the movies I was watching, and they was trying to get this girl to break. And they put all this shit on her brain, on her head, all around her. And she was so powerful that they still couldn't break her, and she ended up almost destroying the whole world with her energy. They was trying to get into her mind with the mind control or whatever the hell they were doing. I don't know. That's why they were poisoning me. They were putting stuff in my coffee, putting stuff in my orange juice, my coffee creamer, my wine. They were putting stuff in my drinks, breaking into my house, putting stuff in my drinks. All my life, they were trying to poison. My family was putting stuff in my drinks and everything, and my fake friends. The whole time, because they were trying to make me docile. Because I had a vision about it. And when I've noticed, every time they see that I was getting powerful, they put something in my drink to make me docile, to make me go along. That's how I know drugging people is evil, because it's part of sorcery. Because when they drug you and they put it in your drinks, like that goddamn agent, that dark magic man, that evil magician that was sick on me, right? He drugged me too. Everybody was standing with, every time I got powerful, they put something in my drink or my food to make me docile, to make me go along. And what does that look like? That's mind control. That's when you know in your spirit you don't want to do something. I'm giving y'all an example. For example, I love cheesecake. I love me good cheesecake. That's part of my soul. That's part of my soul. But if somebody's trying to mind control you to stop eating cheesecake, I'm giving y'all an example. They'll start putting stuff in your drink and doing sorcery behind the scenes. So now you're like, I don't like cheesecake. I don't know why I don't like cheesecake, but for some reason, I can't eat it or I can't reach out for it. I just don't want it. That's not really you. That's the goddamn sorcery. That's the sorcery that they're doing to you. And I don't have a problem with telling y'all my story, because my story can help somebody out there. Because some of y'all think y'all are working your own body, but you not. You think that you controlling your own life, but you got people, you got ops around you, putting stuff in your drink. That's why when I was getting stronger and stronger and powerful, and I was getting all my senses back, far as my gifts, that's why they did not want me to go out on my own. They did not want me to go out, live my own life, because the evil bitch from the top, my mother, working along with her goddamn dark magic group, because she's a Satanist, right? They didn't want me to go far out and come into my own, because she knew I was going to get gifts. She knew everything was going to start coming back to me. And now that it came back to me, she's mad and she's evil and she's miserable because my gifts are stronger than hers. My gifts are like steroids. And that's why she wanted to keep on giving me all kinds of stuff in my drink and my food and paying people to put stuff in my food. So my gifts won't awaken up. So my awareness won't waken up. So I won't come into my power. And some of you guys can resonate out there. You're trying to figure out what's going on. I'm telling you, it happened to me. It happened to me. She didn't want my gifts to come full open. She didn't want me to realize what was going on. And when I realized what was going on, I realized she was paying people to even drop one drop in my drink. They keep making me docile and agreeable and come off as I'm fucking retarded and slow and stupid. And ain't nothing the fuck wrong with me. I ain't stupid. I ain't slow. Shoot. She was goddamn paying people. You gotta understand how far evil will go, because they don't want you to go nowhere, because they benefit from keeping you in the dark. They benefit from that. And I just don't understand how some people out there, I'm not talking about the ones that rock with me the long way and the hard way. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm talking about the evil people out there, the ones who criticize. I don't get how you can criticize somebody who's telling you what they went through. I don't get it. Like, I'm telling you guys my story, and there's people out there saying I have a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Out of everything I talk about, you think I have a sugar daddy? Like, what are you talking about? I have a sugar daddy and all this other crap. Whatever. If that's what you believe, believe it. that I have a sugar daddy. Like, like out of all the things I'm talking about, you think I have a sugar daddy? I guess because I'm attractive, so they assume I have a sugar daddy. I don't know. But I don't even talk about sugar daddies, so I don't get where they get that from. I really don't. Because I don't even talk about sugar daddies. I talk about things that are bigger than just a sugar daddy. You know. But if that's a topic y'all want me to talk about, a sugar daddy, but I don't have a sugar daddy. Anyway, you got to understand how far people will go. And I truly don't understand how people out there, how you don't see the humanity in what I'm saying. I really don't get it. I don't get if you don't want to see it, or you just don't see it because you're that evil and low vibrational. But I'm telling you guys, this is how far evil people will go, because these people did not want to get off their ass and get jobs and do what they have to do, but rather try to do all this evil and wickedness towards me so they don't have to do nothing with their life. What do I mean by that? They don't want to get a job. They don't want to take care of themselves. That's why they stole everything from me, as well as goddamn try to set me up left, right, and center, so they can keep me in stagnant and keep me around them. How evil is that? You don't like me, you don't love me, but you want me around you? You want me around you so you can continue to betray me, so you can continue to do evil, wicked shit. What kind of evil shit is that? And anybody who don't understand that, I question your sanity. I question it, just like that stupid bitch. My evil sister and that stupid bitch ex-best friend. Y'all betrayed me, but you still wanted me in your face? You fucked somebody that I used to talk to, and you still want to be in my face and be my friend? What kind of shit is that? And you wanted to still gloat in my face. That's evilness. That's wickedness. That's wickedness. You still want to be in my face like nothing happened. Like that's evilness. And you don't have no dignity, no respect for yourself. Because they all have a plan. They wanted to still energy harvest. All this is coming full circle to what the point that I've been trying to make to the collective about what these evil, wicked people do. Still want to be in your face, still want to be in your goddamn energy after they betrayed you. Get the fuck out of here. Bitch, you deserve to eat with the dogs. All of you, because you trash. Trash. I don't care who you are, family or foe. You're trash. Talk about some forgive. There is no forgiveness, bitch. You will never rock with me. Ever. 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 Family or foe, don't matter. You don't get no forgiveness, ho. None of you. I don't care if you on your goddamn sick deathbed, bitch. Die. I don't care. There will never be no reconciliation. You betrayed me in the worst way. There will never be. Eat your cake. And all of you out there, you better get on board. Because one false move or going back, talk about something you forgive, guess what? I want to tell you something. Ask the people who are already dead. Ask the people who are already dead. I can do an interview of all the people that are on the other side that went back talking about they forgive their motherfucking enemies. They forgave the man that they know they didn't like them, but wanted to hurt them and already proved that they wanted to hurt them. And they helped set you up. Ask her how she feel. Ask Shanquilla if she would have knew that these motherfuckers were her enemies. Ask her. Ask all the other women who got set up by a jealous, hateful bitch that betrayed you for some dick, that don't even like her, didn't want her, and got her sick. Ask the women who are on the other side who got betrayed by their friends. Ask the people on the other side who got betrayed by their lovers. By people they knew didn't fuck with them and didn't love them, but they call themselves forgiven. Ask people who got betrayed by their family members who are on the side because they went over their house talking about something. It's Thanksgiving and I don't want to be alone. It's Christmas. And they put something in their goddamn food and drink and they goddamn drop dead at the damn dinner table. Ask them how they feel. Because let me tell you something. I'm human, just like everybody. And I wanted to forgive. But I had people from the other side that came to me and told me their stories. And said, listen, I'm not telling you what to do. But I did what you done. And it ain't fucking work out. I never made it out. And it don't matter how much you give to these evil, wicked motherfuckers. They will never love you. They will never love you. It don't matter what you give them. It don't matter what you do for them. It don't matter because they don't love you. And these people that came to me from the other side told me their stories. I had got messages. I have received messages from them, from multiple stories. And this goes, and I'm not just talking about people who have money and fame. This goes all the way back to quote unquote people who were in slavery and bondage. They even told me stories about a jealous ass bitch who betrayed her and got her killed. So this goes way beyond just talking about just jobs and jewelry and clothes and hoes and cars and careers that people were promised to set me up, because that what was promised. And it was promised to a lot of you out there that they could set you up. They were thinking about their career. They were thinking about their future. They were thinking about the bag. They were thinking about vacations. They were having the fun of their fucking lives on your behalf. Okay? So I would never forgive those fuckers. I would never open the door or give a glass of water. I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. I wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. Because all of them betrayed me in the worst way. And some of you may say, that's cold-hearted. Then let it be cold-hearted. I'm not turning the other fucking cheek. That's bullshit. You turn the other fucking cheek and you'll be in the ground. If you ain't ready to die, then you better not turn the other fucking cheek. You better lift your damn hand up and slap their asses back. Ain't no turn the other cheek of somebody who tried to off you, tried to unalive you and poisoned you and could have killed you. And praise be to God and the ancestors and a lot of my spiritual warriors in the heavens that had to knock my senses and my goddamn, not senses like sense, but senses like gifts into me earlier, because I needed to see some things of what was going on that saved my ass and they healed my ass. And all the times, that was confirmation, excuse me. And all the times when I got poisoned, that they took it out of my body and they healed me. Shoot, so nobody can sit there and tell me what the hell I need to do. Y'all can make up all the rumors that y'all want to make up. I don't have a job. I'm a vagabond. I'm living on the street. I don't have I got a sugar daddy. I'm all this stupid crap. They can say what they want, because I know who the fuck I am. And I know who rocks with me, and I know my story. And nobody on this planet can tell me any goddamn thing when it comes to goddamn forgiving and all the black magic, dark magic bullshit that has been done to me. That shit is real. That shit is real. And it don't matter what religion you worship. it still can be done to your ass. So nobody can tell me nothing about it. It works out there. It happens. And just because you're a good person and you so holy and sanctified don't mean shit. It still can happen to your ass. That's not enough to save you from the bullshit that people do. These people saw about some, they were Christians and they did this to me. And they all talk about something, they Christians. They ain't no goddamn Christian. And that's exactly why all of them are going to hell. And they all are dealing with the darkest karma and depression of their life. And no, the hell I don't feel sorry for their asses. They deserve it. They deserve it. Some of them, if they not, they already in the hospital. Somebody in the hospital. I don't give a shit. You should have did what you did. You better hope that the nurse treats you well. You better hope you have a good doctor. Because when I'm picking up somebody don't even have no goddamn health insurance, but you got so much to say. And you can't even pay for your motherfucking health care. But you got so much to say though, right? I bet you don't have much to say now that you're in the hospital. Somebody in the hospital. That's what I'm seeing right now. I see a hospital bed. Not my fault. I don't give a damn. You get what's coming to you. You reap what you sow. And you sowed very, very bad seeds. And you wanted to see me in a down position. You wanted to see me in a down position. Not just a down position, a terrible position. You wanted to see me unalive. Terrible. You deserve to be in that goddamn hospital. I hope your goddamn ass suffer, and I hope you can't afford morphine. I hope they don't give you the right fucking medicine. I hope they got an incompetent nurse that's not going to give you the right dose of morphine for you and the right dose of nothing. I hope that the doctor take a long time to give you an order for any pain medication. I hope that doctor say, I'm going to take my time with giving you pain medication orders. So you're going to feel all the pain for a long time, because no nurse can give you no pain medicine and no morphine until it's in order. And I hope the doctor say, I'm going to take my time. For whatever reason, he's going to take a long time to answer the phone. He's going to take a long time to get the orders in order to find out what they're going to give you for pain. And they're going to give you one little Tylenol. Like, here's a Tylenol, a 200 milligram Tylenol. And I hope that works for the pain level that you have. And what I'm getting, you're also a drug addict. And in nursing, we all know if a person was a drug addict, they have a high tolerance, which means it takes a lot of pain medication to get you to not feel anything, because you are a drug addict and you've been abusing your body for a long, long time. So it takes a lot of shit to get you to not feel pain. And this doctor ain't going to give you enough, because unfortunately, because of what's going on with the pain medications out there on the street and all of the, the addictions and all that, thanks to your goddamn street pharmacist, that you now can get a certain level of pain medications now, and even in the hospital. And a doctor don't want to give it to you unless he feels you really, really need it. And that's usually with cancer patients that have certain cancers They also have certain health insurance plans that they can afford it. So you're going to be in pain for a long, long time, dickhead. And I hope your ass suffer for everything that you did to me. You will suffer in that bed. You will suffer until your last breath. You're going to be praying for morphine. Watch what I tell you. And morphine won't find you because you're going to have an incompetent nurse that's going to hook it up to you, but it ain't going to be going in your goddamn vein. Ha ha ha. Now, you're going to have one that ain't going to be competent. They're going to take their time to get to you. They're going to go to everybody else and they're going to take their time because, you know, she's a narcissist just like you. See, we are only going to experience how we treat people as well, especially when we're in vulnerable positions. So, being as though you are a narcissist, right, and you only wanted to help people that you could benefit off of, guess what? You're going to meet the right nurse that's going to be a narcissist. And she's going to take her measly time to get to you. Her measly time to get to you, to give you anything, as well as a nurse assistant. They're going to take their measly time to get to you because they're going to get a spiritual download unconsciously through their subconscious mind that they should take their time. See, God is always in control, whether you worship the devil or not. God is still in control. And if God makes it be that person take their time because he can control them subconsciously, then that's what they would do. And guess what? You can report all you want because God would still make it that the person that you're reporting it to still don't understand you. So guess what? You're fucked. You're fucked. So I hope you have a great time, miserable, on that hospital bed for how you treated me and how you poisoned me and all this other crap. I can't wait for you to deal with your misery. For you to deal with your goddamn misery. You just don't know God is in control all the time, and God can give them a download unconsciously to make them abandon you. To make them abandon you. To make them not give you the goddamn pain medicine. To take their damn time. Like, oh, you in pain? Okay, we'll get it there. We don't have the order yet. You can't get nothing. You can get a Tylenol. That's what the hell you get. Y'all gonna stop playing. God is always in control. And God can still make you miserable. In the end, everybody pays. In the end, everybody pays. That's what Papa said. Papa Legba said, in the end, everybody pays, damn it. No matter what crossroad you cross. And whether you want to go left or you want to go right, or you want to go up or you want to go down. Everybody pays in the end. Everybody pays for what they do to people. Damn it. And your ass is going to pay. And that Spirit says that's the truth. Everybody pays in the end. And y'all going to pay. You're going to pay for what you did to me. Harassing me and everything. Trying to make my life a living hell. You're going to pay for what you did to me. Yes, you is. You're going to pay. You're going to pay. And you're going to pay heavy. You're going to pay heavy too. So, once again, this is Empress Alicia, and I only have a YouTube platform at the moment, and I have doppelgangers. I'm bringing awareness to you that I have doppelgangers, that I have people pretending to be me, And that I also have people on YouTube messing with my platform. But I'm also seeing is a YouTube supervisor or whatever manager that's also going to see the people that's messing with my platform and catch them, because there are karmic YouTube workers that are stealing money from people, that are messing with their platforms, and these people need to be caught. These people need to be caught. They also messing with mine. These people need to be caught. They calling in favors. People that know people that work for YouTube, that works for Google. They're calling in favors. People that are in these Masonic groups and secret society groups. They calling in favors. Talk about something, I need a favor and all that shit, messing with my YouTube page. They try to shut me up. I ain't gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I rebuke you, you fucking bitch. And as I was saying, YouTube, people are calling in favors to YouTube workers, messing with our pages, calling in, messing with people platforms and stealing money as well. They also doing some kind of thievery by something that they do with the numbers. They manipulate the numbers and then steal the money. Whatever it is, it's something that they can do that also involves stealing money. And they doing this to a lot of people on YouTube. A lot of people. And YouTube, the owner, needs to know this. It's people in her business, it's people in her platforms, whatever you want to call it, that's working for her, that's thieves. They're stealing money from people that put up content. They stealing, they're hacking, people calling in favors. They doing all kinds of shit. And it ain't right. I'm calling this shit out. It ain't right. And the same thing with Apple. It's people hacking people that got Apple accounts and iPhones. This shit need to be called out. They need to go to jail. They need to go to the jail for a year, 6 months to a year, because that's the offense. You're hacking people's accounts, you're stealing money, you calling in favors, and y'all trying to fix it. Don't fix shit, bitch. Let them find your ass. I'm sick of this. People deserve to get what they're supposed to get from the content that they create. And these people are calling in favors to YouTube workers, messing with people's pages and stealing money. Bullshit. It needs to be called out. The managers, the supervisors, I know it's somebody that's overseeing what these people doing. It needs to be called out. It needs to be the hell called out. They let these karmic readers, they allowed to do what they want to do, but people who telling the truth, they don't want the world to see it. They pulling down their channels. They're hiding their channels. They doing stuff. It needs to be called out. Bullshit. I'm going to say what I got to say, and I ain't scared to say it. I ain't scared to say it because it's the truth. And it needs to be exposed. It needs to be exposed. But I have to let y'all know what's going on. And that there's a lot going on. And there's also people acting like they me. There's only one Empress Alicia. And I got one platform. And I got people who try to hide my channel, hack my channel, do all kinds of crap, calling in favors. Bastards. But once again, this is Empress Alicia, and I want you guys to just take it easy. Do what you gotta do. Take the awareness. Hope this helped you. Feel free to like. Feel free to comment. Feel free to become a subby. Until next time, peace.